This morning we were introduced to one of the great songs of the Inishowen tradition. You can fall in love with a song. And I fell in love with a song 60 years ago, and I've been singing it since. A wonderful melody, a great story, and it is a local song. It's about a shipwreck called the Cambria.
You Irishmen, both one and all, wherever you may be, rise up your hearts in sorrow and mourn along with me, for the lost are gallant Cambria, the sunk to rise no more. With a hundred.
Welcome everybody to the 33rd concert of the Inishowen International Folk Song and Ballad Seminar for 2023. Woo!
It's about singers, and Jim and McBride started off with just gathering the older singers here, and there was they had a great repertoire of songs, and then the weekend went together. Jim McBride started it, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Everybody heard about it, and then this was the place to be if you wanted to meet singers.
This particular kind of session, it constitutes a workshop. Usually singing workshops are someone sits up and teaches the words and tune of a song. This is somewhat different because it's a step out of something mechanical into something very, very organic, and which can be a whole exchange of information between singers, a researcher, and a knowledgeable audience. There are people in the audience who know far more about the singing tradition or the local historical tradition of Inishowen, and particularly this area, than I do. This should be, as the tradition is, a whole cooperation between minds and senses and imaginations and spirit.
Yeah, I sing the words of Granda's song, but in a different version, like melody of it. I sing.
Yeah, right. What is the song, by the way, before?
Dark Inishowen, sorry.
Dark Inishowen, naturally.
You maidens of beauty, I am one that's forlorn. I carelessly wander away from my home. I am off by the moonlight and the daybreak of the morning. I was found in the mountains of Dark Inishowen.
When Granda would sing, people would come round the houses for sessions, and lovely gatherings, and we had Jimmy McBride come round. I think I was around 11, and Jimmy, thank God, recorded all the songs of Granda. I think there's 21 of them. So it's great to have them recordings, because if we didn't have the recordings, we wouldn't have continued to hear the song the way it was sang. And so then it was put live on the ITMA website, and I'm delighted for that, because it gives everybody the chance of learning the songs the way that Granda sang them.
My wee darling, and a hark Inishowen.
Kind friends, I just come here today to sing to all of you about this place. Likewise, my love, she lived down near the sea. She was born in Gilligan with its mountains bold and grand. And the first place that I met my love, she was down upon the strand. To the Never Rock so lofty where the ravens build.
Well, my role in the festival would be mostly the sessions would be that would be my main thing, and then kind of meeting and greeting here. But it's just a matter of picking out your singers, and hopefully it goes well. You know. Father done it a while in McPhilly's, and I used to be along with him, kind of helping him, and then my uncle and done it in the North Pole. I wasn't at calling sessions that time, but I was just kind of watching, and that's how you just picked it up, you know. Somebody hears a song and then they know one similar, they'll be inclined to sing it, you know, if you have them asked next, and then that could carry on like that. So sometimes you have to change it, maybe get a young singer in, you know, somebody like that, and change it about, you know. That's all you can do. You can't really do a lot more, you know.
My Mary dear and I, for if we live, my Gallagher, I'm sure we both will die. We will comfort one another while we remain at home in that pretty little cottage on the shores of sweet and lone. But as they wave their handkerchiefs, and heading to Donegal. Well, we both knelt down upon the strap and prayed most fervently for God to guide that mighty ship across the deep blue sea. Oh, we'll never sail away like that, my Mary dear and I, for if